Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Zagger-tastic stream. It is I, your friend, the one, the only Z, a single Zaggard, and I hope y'all having a wonderful morning, noon, night, evening, whatever time it is for you today. Welcome back to the Dragon's Den, my friends, and it is another wonderful, beautiful, wacky Wednesdays here in the Dragon's Den. I hope you're all having a wonderful week. It's good to see you all, Andrew. How are you doing? We are with the Mythology Guy.
I'm currently wishing you're all having a horrible week and a really shitty morning, afternoon, and evening all at once, especially whichever one you're not experiencing.
Of course you are.
And welcome to another very boring, unwacky Wednesday here in the Snake's Pit.
Sure, let's go with that.
I'm a contrarian. So today we're playing Kingdom Hearts, right? Like, that's why I have the shirt. I had a Japanese Uber driver on the way here. We have to play Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, about
when I got out of the car, he said, arigato.
That is probably the most offensive thing I've ever heard you say in my life.
Really? I'm not doing my job.
Yeah, as a YouTuber, you failed.
Sir, I don't know if you've noticed behind you, there's a situation happening. Sir, call the fire marshal. You gotta be sweating in that outfit.
Can you say hi to chat while I try to fix that?
Hi to chat while I try to fix that. Alright. Hey, Optimus is here. It's wizarding time. You're damn right. We're gonna wizard all over the place. Avada Kedavra. What's all these Harry Potter references in the chat? Hello, Creeper. Hello, Lily. Hello, Demon Blade. Optimus. Yuki. Daniel, who would win, the Holy Spirit or Galactus?
The Holy Spirit?
Probably the Holy Spirit.
I don't know how to answer that question.
It's, everyone always wants me to power scale characters that were never meant to be power scale.
Literally... There's a whole thing in the Bible about, can God create something so large that even God cannot lift it? And that is unanswered. So you think we're going to be able to answer it after they couldn't for thousands of years?
Did Andrew just tell us he hates us? Yes. Moving on.
Cool fact, guys. I got these nice little dragon thingies on Etsy. They didn't come out in the color I wanted. It showed it as a little more purple than pink, but I like it still.
We're not here to hear your excuses.
He doesn't call me by my real name anymore.
The worm cave, you could say. Anyway. Hope there will be more attractive men here, lol. Can't. This town ain't big enough.
This town ain't small enough for the one of us.
Being a contrarian. Hello, Eurylochus. That guy looks like my dad. What does your dad do? Exactly.
Alright, let's start a new game. Let's see,
Creeper wants a life tip, but maybe
it's been 87 years.
He exists now, only in my memory. Good graphics. Is that Patrick Stewart?
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
I love that I know Patrick Stewart's voice that well.
I'm 90% sure it is, because I do remember him being in Oblivion, I think.
Doom? No, that comes out next week.
A week and a half from now, actually. That looks like a tiefling from Dungeons and Dragons. Probably was inspired by them. It's the Elven Land.
I remember my last seed. When you reach a certain age. 31.
That would be depressing for humanity. Women would literally only be able to have children with men.
And that's why we need Expedition 33. Going into another game. Bethesda didn't make the remake.
Yeah, but they own the rights, therefore they made it.
So what you're saying is they're doing a real Tim Burton with The Nightmare Before Christmas, right?
To be fair, that's not Tim Burton's fault. That was Disney.
Yeah, that was 100% Disney's fault.
They were like, Tim Burton's name will make it more popular, and he was like, I I didn't really
Poor
make
Henry Selick.
I know. He could have become a household name from that film alone.
Well, shit, let's not forget about Monkey Bone.
Yeah.
That was his real career beginning.
Monkey Bone, yes. That was the career beginner.
So, yeah, nice opening there. If a topic's to... I wasn't done reading that! Race. Whoa, I don't see race, Bethesda. I don't know what you're trying to...
Okay, so we can be an Imperial, a Wood Elf, a Regard,
Okay, so,
High Elf.
I have never played an Elder Scrolls game except Elder Scrolls Online. That is the only one I have played. I used to play it with my brother.
Ajit has wares.
I do find it funny that Imperial is a race other than human. Argonian.
You know, I don't have any specific one I want to try.
Well, let's at least see what they are. So Argonian.
Reptilian race well suited for the treacherous swamps of its homeland.
I get it, it's a dragon.
Khajiit, hailing from the province of Elsewhere.
Oh.
They are intelligent, quick, and agile.
Look, it's a furry.
Make excellent thieves.
A Nord. A Nord. Hey!
Citizens of Skyrim.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
They
Citizens of Skyrim, that's a different game.
They are tall and fair-haired people, strong and hardy. Nords are famous for their resistance to cold.
Okay.
Breton, in addition to their quick and perceptive grasp of spellcraft, even the humblest Bretons can boast resistance to magical energies. Dark Elf, also known as Dunmer. In the homeland of the Morrowind, the Dark Elves are noted for their skilled and balanced integration
Bow
of the
and
sword.
destruction. Okay, we don't have to read it all. Dark Elf is what I play in online, by the way. Orc?
They are prized for their craftsmanship.
You know, I actually don't know if orcs were a thing before Tolkien, honestly.
No, I don't think they were, because orcs in his universe are basically
dark elves, right? Yeah. Like, so it's like, but like, I remember growing up, I was like, oh, these orcs are dark elves. And then I would see orcs in so many other things. I was like, are these actually from something else? I think Tolkien came up with them. So it's interesting to see an orc and a dark elf in the same game.
That's because of D&D.
Yeah, I know. Orcs have become a lot more
their own
thing. Yeah. But it's like, God, they're in D&D, they're in Warcraft, they're in fucking Elder Scrolls, they're in everything now.
Rhaegar, the most really naturally talented warriors in Tamriel, in addition to their cultural affinities for many weapons and armor
If
styles.
you don't pick this one, you're racist.
No, you want to know the funny thing is? The guards act racist to you no matter what race you pick. Even if you pick one of the same...
You know what I would love? If the guards are racist to you for every race except for the weirdest looking one, and then they're like, oh, of course, welcome, sir. Orcs. Like, welcome, sir. The most eloquent of race.
But everyone else, how dare you?
High elf, that's race.
I don't like the way the eyes tilt.
Sir, you look like you've had work done like 30 times and it's time to let go. Listen, Courtney Cox over here. Okay, that's mean.
Imperial natives of the civilized Pelican province of Chiron.
What do you guys want us to be?
Elf, the clan folk of the Western Vale Forest, also known as the Bosmer. So
it's interesting when wood elves and high elves are different things. Like, because again, they're both based on light elves.
That comes from Tolkien as well.
I know,
because he had the elves and he had the wood elves.
Yeah, I remember. Like, he had the Rivendell elves and then the forest elves.
Yeah, I think the Rivendell elves were the high elves.
That's what I think. Elrond's people. Yeah. And then there was like Legolas's father's people or whatever the fuck it was.
I think Legolas was half elf, half high elf, or half wood elf, high elf. I can't remember.
So he's high on wood, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Raging Burrito says the in-game volume's a little too low.
Well, I can turn it up in a bit, but for now, let's focus on making our character.
Yeah, let's make our character. Absolutely based Giga Chat myth guy. You guys are wrong. Galactus eats worlds.
Okay, how about we pick what are the two you want to play as most?
if I was playing on my own profile, I'd probably pick Dark Elf. I'm not gonna lie, the dragon one is curious as well.
The
The
Argonian.
Argonian.
Okay. So let's say your number 1 is Dark Elf.
Sure.
And your number 2 is the Argonian?
Let's just say that, yeah.
Okay, my number 1, of course, would also be the Argonian.
Okay.
And then, let's see. I'm kind of split between Khajiit and Orc.
All right, you are very anti-human, and I respect that.
Well, you remember how when we used to play Star Wars
yeah.
My first character,
when we played Star Wars, we wait, your character was human.
My first character was human, and then I was gonna make another human. You were like, it's kind of boring to play a human all the time, and I was like, you're right, and that's when I started playing. I tried to make as many different characters as I could.
No, yeah, I have made 8 SWOTR characters. None of them are human. One of them's a cyborg. That's the closest.
Yeah, I made. The only 2 humans I made was my first one and my trooper, because I was like,
that one makes sense.
Yeah, everything else I made a different race because I wanted to be more unique. And since then, because of you, I've actually started playing more non-human characters when I play games.
Nice.
So let's. I'll give chat a vote,
right.
so they can vote 1 for Argonian,
2 for the Dark Elf, 3 for Khajiit, 4 for the Orc.
And while they're voting, I'm going to try and up the volume.
All right, vote while he does shit with the volume and I catch up on the chat. Pick what race you want us to be. Hello, Voidwalker. He fights evil and seals away the King of Hell. Somebody pissed off the owners of Jurassic Park. I watched The Adam Project. Great movie. Haven't seen it. Pretty sure to this day people still think Coraline is a Burton film, right? Yeah. Is the game stalling for anyone else? Oh, is it? Looks fine to us.
Well,
okay, we've got 1 vote for Khajiit. I mean, Lily said they want us to be an Argonian because it's funny. Lily, then you have to type in a number. 1 is for the Argonian, 2 is for the Elf, 3 is for the Khajiit, 4 is for the Orc. All right, there's an official Argonian vote. Some people are just like, fuck the numbers. I'm just gonna write what I want. All right, that's 1 vote for the Orc, 2 votes for the Argonian. 1 vote for the Khajiit. 1 vote for the Dark Elf. Number 1, my lord. The Argonian's winning so far. I loved that Shrek reference. Number 3, my lord. High Elf, don't worry, he's on substance. I'm pretty sure orcs are derived from Shinto Oni. You know what? That's not a bad theory. But I don't think Tolkien knew a lot about Shintoism. I mean, I'd have to read his autobiography. I'm not sure. I think the Argonian's winning by 1 vote.
All right, chat, real quick, I'm going to restart the YouTube stream, see if that fixes the problem, because YouTube is saying it's not getting enough video for a smooth stream.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know why that's the case, because I have really good internet, and we've been doing this for a while.
I'll take a look at how it looks on YouTube.
Is it because...
It's here, our
Oh,
Arrow 2.
stupid ad. Do-do-do. Oh yeah, we got a few people watching on YouTube. Nice. Stupid ads. Stop it. It looks okay to me.
Well, let's see how the game looks. Here, let me...
Start flipping around and stuff. Alright, well it needs a minute to catch up.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm going to do it a bunch of times.
Okay. Okay. Running pretty well, in my opinion.
Weird. What is wrong with YouTube?
I have no idea. It looks to me like it's running pretty well. I think it was stalling for a bit, but it recovered. It was stuttering before, but it's fine now. Okay, according to the audience, it's self-corrected.
Okay, if it's fine now, we'll just go with whichever character. Everybody said
Argonian won.
Okay.
There we go. There was nobody voted for Dark Elf, by the way. Oh, that's not true. Crimson, my bro here, voted for it, but like, Argonian definitely won.
Okay, and then let's see. So we can either hail from Arnesia.
I don't care. Pick one.
Let's see. Where Slavers of Morrowind are still active, the hide and seek every time there was a raid made. You extremely quick. Okay. Or Thoromarsh. Your birth region
Jewel of the East, but behind the nickname is a darker reality. You dabbled in magic just to survive quick ones. 11 dollars. So
okay, so do we want to be chased by slavers or do we want to be a wizard? Those are our options.
You're a wizard lizard. Yeah, okay, you gotta pick it for that. You're a wizard lizard.
Okay. Type 1.
Well, I don't think you're gonna beat that.
Type 2.
I'm guessing type 1 is the female one?
Yeah, it looks
wow, ladies first. Well, we're men, so we can't have tits.
Let's see. Do we want to be...
I like how old is just more scaly.
It gets really dry skin.
Look, I'm 31. I'm not that old.
Let's see. What happens if we bring the complexion all the way?
People gotta see our complexion, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're a rock. The old one looks dried out. Don't talk about him that way. He's aging gracefully.
Okay, let's see. A brow.
Please, mythology guy, read my tidbit about dark elves. Okay. I love Tamriel's lore and mythology, especially dark elves, because their main goddess made them gray to look like her, and included red eyes, and everyone thought it was a punishment. That is funny.
Gonna put the brow all the way down.
Of course you are.
And the brow ridge all the way down.
He's very angry, okay? He's got a lot. He wants to talk to the manager.
And then the outer ridge is all the way.
It's amazing how much you can customize when it's not even human.
Okay, let's see. Cheeks convex. Let's see.
You know, I'm honestly, when games are like this, with the I know this is better, like having this much control of your face. I never like it. It's too much, in my opinion. It's too much control. I'm like, I just want a normal looking thing.
To be fair,
I know, yeah. I'm just making a monstrosity. That neck looks old. How dare you, sir?
I'm just gonna pull in every high-ass cheekbones.
That neck can take so much manhood.
Let's see. Make his face really shallow.
He's angry because he's aging gracefully. Yeah, he wanted his age to show more.
You think it's not showing?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. This looks like a dried out old lizard grandpa. Damn, Lily! His grandkids don't visit because they're tired of hearing him talk about the wall and how back in my day we communicated with spells that involved 2 sticks and a rock. None of this potions nonsense.
Gonna give him a big thick chin.
Lily gotta go write a book about an old, decrepit, angry wizard. One joke I actually thought was pretty good was on SNL when they had Daniel Radcliffe playing Harry Potter like 20 years after the events of Harry Potter, and he's like just at Hogwarts telling all the kids, remember I beat Voldemort? Yes, Harry, that was a long time ago. You need an actual career now. But I beat Voldemort. You're welcome.
It's only me see my tail. What the hell?
Oh, lack of...
Oh, this is short
that's short or tall, you illiterate fuck. No, I read that as short tail at first. Man, what a Chad jaw you've given him.
And then we're gonna make it super.
So what I'm seeing is this is the Golden Bachelor we're looking at here. He may be old, but he's still got it. He's still got it. Look at that jawline.
Now let's see. Do we want them to go up or down? No. Let's make them go all the way up.
With the eyes. Oh my god. I was about to say I don't really see a difference, and now I see how does he see at all. This is actually quite depressing. What was the smallest eye?
He's like a
look
rhino. He can only see right and
Yeah.
left. He can't see forward.
Look at him squinting. Look at him judging us. Look at those puny little eyes. Oh my god, you're leaving it on that.
It's got to tilt all the way in.
Yeah, okay. You can make his eyes closer together.
How?
That's
How?
the bottom one.
How do I?
Well, let's see. What even is that more apart?
Oh yeah, that's a part.
Okay. Are they going down that? It's so subtle.
He's got beating little eyes right in front.
Yeah, okay.
You can't even see his pupils when you look at him straight.
Okay, Smaug. Benedict Cucumber Snatch gonna come here and do the voice.
How do we want to make?
Are you really gonna just max or min out every single stat?
If you want it to be different, you go right ahead. Forehead Celian. What does that even mean?
McDonald's don't pay enough. He's stressed from his 9 to 5. Sir Scale Crochet. God. Unfortunately, my neck does look like a vagina.
I did not expect that at all.
What are we, that Hellraiser character? There is a Hellraiser character whose neck is always open. I call her Vagina.
Okay, which do you prefer? Like this?
I don't even know what you're changing. Is that the neck?
Yes.
Oh my god. How is it supporting the head?
Or
an even more Chad jaw.
yeah, I'm about that one. He's an old Giga Chad.
Yeah, he is.
He's the first of the Giga Chads.
Andrew, Elder Scrolls lore gets weird because reality in the game is the dream of a sleeping god. Once you realize this, you cease to exist. Okay, I didn't need an existential crisis right there, Raging Burrito.
And then let's see, wide face or thin face?
I don't know, you pick.
Look at the wide face.
He looks like a Spider-Man lizard reject. Oh my god! Oh dear Lord in heaven!
And then let's see what the thin face looks like.
Looks more normal.
We'll go with this one. We gotta give him
You fucking sociopath. Doesn't matter how much jaw surgery he gets, his wife still left him for the pool boy at their castle, and his grandkids still won't visit. Lily, are you okay? What's all this passive aggressive shit? Lily's just bullying our character.
Look, I can either make his head look really big, like he has a big brain, or make it look like he got smashed in with a hammer.
Giga Daddy Wizard Lizard over here.
Look, you gotta do
or GDWL, as he's more properly called. Gdwul.
I'm gonna be honest, I kind of like the character we're making. And by we, I mean I.
He has an identity. You like it because you like dragons. Why don't you make him purple?
Maybe I will.
Oh, we've got Eggs Benedict I can't even read that.
I could either make his...
Oh my god! What have you done to him?
I can either make the chin go all the way back.
You've turned him into a monster.
Go all the way forward.
I don't even...
You know, I'll leave this one in the middle.
Gee, honey, you look just as beautiful as the day we met. If man evolved from the bearded dragon. We should call him Charmander.
Charmander.
Charming Ander.
The name is Charming. Charming Ander.
Yeah. Hamilton.
We can give him a throat sack.
Kinda looks like Dragon from Shrek. I see it. Character creators are the most cursed thing ever. Remember in fucking Immortals when we made our character blue with like a completely unfitting hair color, like blue with red hair?
That was fun.
Who is this crazy looking noir?
He's the main character.
Oh, a super chat. Thank you, Repressed Memories. Hell yeah. Hope you guys enjoy one of the best character creators ever conceived. Thanks for all the fire content. Been helping me get through a very rough patch. Oh, thanks. That's great to hear.
We can either
hope your patch gets less rough. Sad. Well, according to Lily, he would be sad, but I don't know. I personally think he's been reading a lot of self-help books, and now he's putting on a facade.
All right, he's happy then. We're gonna give him a nice, big, creepy smile. Goes all the way up to his ears.
Okay, that's terrifying. I don't think the Lord in heaven had anything to do with this. What? I'm gonna harp on this man through the entire playthrough. He was dropped on his head as a hatchling. Hey, he was dribbled like a basketball, I'll have you know. Good thing you were wearing that helmet. Spaceballs reference. That chin was just a sack. I laughed so hard I had to go pee. Thank you. If you make him purple, I'm calling him Spyro's midlife crisis.
He might be.
Hey, he is way past the midlife. Thank you very much. You could call this a mid-death crisis.
Do we want him to have an overbite, an underbite, or normal?
So, do you want him to be a freak, basically?
Here's the overbite.
Oh, God, he looks like he just ate way too many lemons.
And here's what the underbite looks like.
Looks like he's judging me. He looks like Sam Jackson disapproving.
We'll keep it a little normal.
Sorry, I'm geeking out seeing you in Elder Scrolls. You should be sorry. How dare you? Of course he's sad. Lily, stop bullying our character! I believe Daedra and Adric are interesting concepts, and most Daedra are too evil. There's a good player in the game. Okay. Now he looks like he'd hit on women half his age at a tavern and end up with spice thrown in his eyes. God, this man looks like my dad.
I'm gonna give him a pointed nose.
Of course you are.
A tall, pointed nose.
Is this what happens to Spyro after Skylander?
And it's gonna tilt up.
This is what led to Skylander. Oh God, what have you done? I smell something. We're not even going to see the character, though, are we? Can you play in third person?
I'm not sure. No, he's one of the Who's from Who.
You can't hurt Christmas, Mr. Mayor.
Do I go shallow or do I go deep? Oh, Jesus Christ.
I think you go shallow.
I want to see what deep looks like, though. I'm just curious. Did I miss some stuff, by the way? I'm curious.
Please don't go back.
You sure you don't want to go to deep? Look at this. This actually looks pretty cool.
Alright, fine. Go deep. I don't give a shit. It's an abomination either way.
How dare you? This is our son.
I ain't taking the rap on this. You ain't unloading this shit on me.
Look, he can't see, but he can smell you.
I love how even the most random lines from Spaceballs are insanely quotable. The whole movie is insanely quotable.
I'm having too much fun.
I still think the part of Spaceballs I laugh the hardest at is when it's like, "Thank you, sir, goodbye," and then just the whole screen goes back. What did you do? I turned off the monitor. You turned off the whole movie, you idiot!
That movie really loved to break the fourth wall.
Yeah, there was no fourth wall. It's gone, man.
Always gotta go up. You can't go down with this.
Finally got my Invisaligns in.
Nice! Congrats. How do they feel?
He looks like he's gonna sit on his porch and eye up the princesses that are just a little too young for him from his porch. You said from his porch twice, and tell them they're prettier if they smile. Oh god, he escaped from Whoville. I don't condone all this cyberbullying towards our masterpiece.
Look, I spent hours.
Do you think God had some nag over his shoulder while he was designing humanity?
Oh.
I think his father was a rat and he has an identity crisis. Looks like something from my nightmares. He looks like a shark.
Lizard people, by the way.
I love the desert scene from Spaceballs. We ain't found shit. I think his name should be Angard, future of Andrew and Zaggard. So you want me to take the rap for this is what I'm here. This is not the fruit of my loins, I'll have you know. My loins bear much richer fruit. This fruit is spoiled. You turned him into a fucking coat hanger. Look at that nose.
It's a horn, good sir.
It's not a horn.
Now we can change the eyes.
Oh, can we? Oh, makeup. That'll look great on it.
Gotta powder my nose, really.
Oh, God in heaven. The fruit is divorced and got copious plastic surgery.
Yeah, they give you a lot of eye options.
They really do. Yep, didn't need this many options. Ugh.
See, let's go with the green. There we go. And then skin primary.
Oh my god, you can make him purple.
Secondary.
Same shit.
Accent.
Oh god. Accent Scottish.
Let's give him a little bit of yellow for the primary. See how that...
He looks spoiled. He looks like you left him out too long.
This is what Spyro looks like.
You find this in the fridge, you throw it away.
Eyelids pale? What does that mean?
Does he have eyelids?
Yeah, he does. He blinks.
Blink if you're being held against your will. Oh god. Oh god.
Makeup.
This is one of the ugliest aesthetics I've ever seen in my life. Where's the makeup? I don't know where the makeup is. I don't see any.
Yeah, I'll just leave it like that. Okay.
Okay, you've made the spawn of Satan.
Okay, so we can either keep
growths. Oh, weird that you'd call it a growth. Oh my god, he looks like a dinosaur now. He looks like a lost effect from that Disney movie Dinosaur.
Oh yeah.
That's the most. That's like the lamest one.
I kind of like it, but yeah, it is. It's why? What do I?
It's so fucking nothing.
I mean, this one is literally.
This is literal nothing.
Okay,
this one looks sad. It looks like he's the victim of a poacher. God damn it. Shane, what have you done?
I've created a masterpiece.
You've created a monster.
You know,
I'm off to get my growth cut.
I'm gonna go with long.
Gonna get my growth trimmed.
Extra long.
Bump into things all the time.
Let's
He looks like a dragon version of Vision.
Let's change the colors.
He looks like a spoiled avocado. Now he's a gremlin. He looks like he ran into a wall and smacked his nose. He wants to be a dragon, but he's a lizard. The name of the game is one of the best 2 Keyblades. Oh yeah, Oblivion. Was not prepared for how much prep work they took. My teeth are more sensitive.
Yeah, it takes a lot of prep work for them.
My favorite Elder Scrolls lore is that the God of Order was too strong, so the other gods made him go insane to become the god of cheese and madness. Okay, wow.
Okay, so this is our character.
This is your character. I want no part of
Hey,
it.
you didn't.
Wait, did you take the spoiled colors off?
You want me to put them back?
I don't care what you do at this point. Oh, God. Can we play the damn game? I don't want third person. I don't want to look at this thing.
There we go. Now he looks a little more lizardy.
What do we name him?
You can pick. Wait, I gotta type it.
How about Giga Gary the Lizard Wizard?
Wait, what was the one we had an idea for earlier?
We had an idea earlier? Weren't you gonna call him like Spyro something?
No, it was something else.
He looks like his arm is about to peel right off. Jesus Christ. It's secondhand stressing me out.
It's not letting me type.
I don't know. He has no name. A girl has no name.
Why is it telling you to press L3?
I don't know.
I'm pressing L3.
You know what? No name. Let's go.
Confused.
I am very confused. This is what happens when you play on Steam with a controller.
Okay, so it's...
Oh, God. Looks like a punk rock dinosaur. Bud wants to be Barney so bad.
Maybe if I unplug my controller for a minute.
Alright, go ahead. Name him Spoiled Avocado. Did his wife divorce him before or after the scale dying? I'm making myself laugh too much. Banana pepper. Giga Gary, yes.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
there you go. Alright. I like how you spelled Gary wrong. Leave it like that. And the Lizard Wizard. You just threw a random period in there. What are you doing?
Wait, where?
Between L and I.
No, that's the font of the L.
Oh, it is. Okay, my mistake. I missaw that.
Gary, the lizard wizard.
It's one word. His last name is Bob.
You may call me Gary, the lizard wizard.
Okay. I'm getting my buttons reattached. Capable of breathing underwater with those nostrils, apparently.
And he can smell you from 100.
This guy, who, if not this man, would be good at picking locks? Look at that stat right there. Increased intelligence because he's seasoned, he's lived longer.
So here are our stats.
Cool.
We have
Oh, what's wrong with the personality?
personality negative.
He's a shitty person, but he's smart.
Okay, looks we're good. All right, continue.
All right, continue. See, even the game's like, are you sure? You sure you happy with that thing you made? Yep, see that thing you made? You don't get to see it. Fuck you. Oh, no! Oh, no! Damn it! How'd you do that?
Just press one of the buttons.
Fuck you.
Just gonna take this
Oh,
jug.
please, Mr. Bob was my father. He's gonna have a long business card.
take this cup and this jug.
Yeah, probably great at picking locks, but then he tries to go through the doors and ends up hitting the top.
Being so close to the water.
Ooh, they react to what race you are. I can breathe underwater.
When they let us in the yard, you can hear the sounds from the lake, the boats, the
This
gulls.
guy's being a dick.
So close.
Why do we need a key? We're good at picking locks.
You'll never get to swim again, Argonian. But don't worry.
Hey, fuck you.
You'll be dead soon enough. That's right. You're going to die in here.
Well, you're kind of a
So
jerk.
are you, buddy.
Guards are coming for you.
How long you been in here? Jerk. Guy's a meanie bobini.
We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
No, they're dead. I know it.
There's only one thing I know from this game. Stop! You violated the law.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
You, prisoner, stand aside. Over by the window. Stay out of the way and you won't get hurt.
What are you guys trying to do? You trying to fuck in my cell?
Over by the window now.
No sign of pursuit, sir.
Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you.
Really?
It was-
Where?
Seeing you was such a bad experience, I remembered it.
Then the start.
It
Must have
was
been a
my
nightmare.
nightmares.
This is the day. Gods give me strength.
What's the going on, eh?
And I am next. My blades
Attacked
are
or
leading me
killed?
out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to
Okay,
that
Picard.
escape route leads through your cell.
Wait, there was an escape
I am your
in here the
emperor,
whole time?
Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I
His last
serve
name is
Tamriel
Septim.
as her. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way. Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done,
I'm here for
it
a
does not
parking
matter.
violation.
That is not what you will be remembered for. You will find
I actually
your own
flashed a
path.
whole bunch of
Take
kids.
care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
Like, take care, there will be blood and death.
What a way to just greet
There's no
someone.
way to open it from the other side.
This
Don't
doesn't
worry,
concern
a lot of
you,
people are gonna
prisoner.
die.
This is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
Oh, sweet.
I guess I'm part of the group now. You know when you just start walking with a group of people on the first day of school and then you all know each other later?
Anything over here? No. How come I don't have a flashlight?
And stay
What's
out
your
of the
name
way.
and occupation? It'd be fun if there was an option to just kill the guards and the Emperor right here.
No,
Close
there
up
is.
left.
Ooh, you can pick their pockets.
Protect yourself.
Stop! You violated the law.
How am I gonna protect
Wait,
myself?
what's happening?
Dragon!
This escalated quickly. These guys just have spirit maces.
I think they're supposed to be magic.
You all right, sir?
Well, this game just kind of got going, didn't it? You stripped that man naked, you sick fuck! I love that they actually become naked. I want his underwear, too.
Let's see. Okay, good to know. Okay, so inventory. There we go.
Oh, thank God you covered up that hideousness. Hey, you're a cultist now.
And stay out
This
of
is
the way.
cool. This is really well detailed and shit. I see the appeal.
We need more, just in
No, it's too late
case.
to go back now. Don't worry, sire. We will get you out.
This will be this is our outfit for the rest of the game. We are the lizard wizard.
The blades.
Your eyebrows are poking through the hood, and you
I'm
made
so
them too
intelligent.
high.
Because of how intelligent I am. Who are you? I don't think I've ever seen your face before. Oh,
Hi, that must have been some powerful ass rat. Just broke through stone.
How do I... Okay, L2 to perform a stronger attack.
No, L2 is to block, R2 is stronger attack. Maybe R1 is the light attack? Or it's to heal. Okay.
Okay. Rat meat.
You look like you would eat giant rats.
I am giant rats.
Rodents of unusual size. Is that what they're called in Princess Bride?
Let's look around, see more rats.
This just adds to my saying he's divorced because he's crotchety. What is... Lily, if you say one more time that his grandkids won't visit him, he's 25 if he's just not aging well.
Oh, a goblin shaman.
He should be hunted for his skills. Sir Gigagiri the Lizard Wizard Ball. That's a modern idea of Ares, not really supported in mythology. Only one story of him murdering a guy for doing his daughter, and a million other stories of Ares, women and blah. I honestly, I looked. I couldn't find any stories of Ares assaulting anyone.
Surprising.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is
Like there's a like Optimus says, like there is a story where someone was trying to force himself on Ares' daughter, and Ares fucking slaughtered the guy for that.
I don't even... Who's Ares' daughter?
Ares has had several daughters. In fact, most of the Amazons are his daughters.
Right, you've told me that before.
Yeah.
I always forget that. I am a lizard wizard, and my favorite spell is bonk.
Bonk, motherfucker! This is an interesting way for the game to start. Oh, I wonder if he could have saved that poor bastard. Oh, he's still alive. Oh, he's not human.
Yeah, I don't want to save him.
I thought he was some homeless guy in the sewer.
You know, we'll play like this.
Your fatigue is low. Well, if my fatigue is low, I should be doing great, right? Why would I want higher fatigue?
I'm guessing zombies lower your fatigue. Is there another rat over here?
Instead of having a fatigue meter, shouldn't it have been like an energy meter?
Well, it was called fatigue. Remember this game came out.
I know, I'm saying even back then, shouldn't it have been called an energy meter?
Effects. Damage, fatigue. What does that even mean?
Everything he has. You think he's related to Major?
Major. Your health is low.
Cousin of Commander 8-Man Shepherd.
Health regenerates on a combat. You can restore quickly by drinking potions. Got it. A chest. We found another lockpick.
Hey, Draco, welcome.
I use the great spell bonk.
This is magic.
Wizard go bonk. Gary the Lizard Wizard.
We are Gary the Lizard Wizard. Our parents named us that hoping we'd be a wizard.
Okay, once I get out of here, I'll let you take over for a bit.
He's 25? Ah, he's from California then. Hey, fuck you!
Yeah, everyone from California is 25.
What's that Family Guy song? Everyone from Florida is stupid. Everyone from Florida is dumb. I may not be the brightest guy, but next to them my IQ's high. Oh, and there's blood on the weapon now. That's cool. I dig it. Hell yeah. Oh, you got a shield. Can you equip the shield?
Yeah, I'm just trying to pick up all the stuff before I start equipping things.
Ares only assaults people in war. Why did you kill Master Splinter?
This is not Master Splinter. If he was a master, he would not have died.
Either you lose stamina or you gain fatigue. Pick one. Don't mix and match.
This helmet does not fit. We must keep the Dawn Hood.
How can a helmet not fit that perfectly shaped head? That fits. Your growths have been smushed in the...
Okay, so L2 to shield. Got it.
Okay. Makes sense. L2 for shield, R2 for melee.
Okay, so let's see. What's up here? Someone has entered. Oh, thank you for following. Who followed? Yeah.
Nightmare Crazy, thank you.
Thank you for
Hell
joining
yeah.
the dragons then. Welcome.
Purple humanoid lizard reminds me of Creeps from Goosebumps. If he wears that helmet, he's at real risk of getting stabbed in the nose. Actually, he's at real risk no matter what.
No, he's at risk of stabbing people with his nose. You don't
Yeah,
understand.
exactly.
This is the peak of evolution. I'm sorry you're not happy about it.
This nose is perfection. Rhinoplasty.
The rhinoplasty. What did he become a guy? Dolphin?
I guess I really am the only one who noticed that giraffe-rig is a palindrome.
Well, yeah,
Oh.
because it's going. It's
Interesting.
Because it's the same as it is forwards and backwards.
I did not notice that.
So is Farigarath.
Cool.
I'm pretty sure.
So is race car.
We gotta
So
collect mushrooms.
is did. Holy shit.
You know, for that, I'm gonna sentence you. You want a long sentence or a short sentence?
I want the longest sentence you can possibly think of. You brought that on yourself.
Well, the longest sentence I can possibly think of is, "Why haven't you taken out the garbage yet, Gary the Lizard Wizard?" And then he just runs away from home and the sentence never ends.
That was a run-on, not a properly done sentence.
Okay, so R2 to bonk. L2
R22, where is that? L22.
to guard.
Am I using an item when I do that?
No, you're using up some of our mana.
Oh, so we just have a healing spell. That's cool.
Is it a healing spell?
I believe it healed you before. Ooh, a cheese wheel. Can we use that as a shield?
A cheese
Oh,
shield.
man. Okay, take all, please. Standing in the fire hurts you also. That's interesting.
My dating game has a guy, emo AF, and he turned into a magpie by accident and was embarrassed because he wasn't a raven.
Goblin up ahead has not seen you yet. I think he has. This goblin's got a big-ass head. Is there a lock-on in this game? Oh,
No.
R3 is to switch to first person.
Yeah, there's no lock on. It's just where the
So
dog is.
there's this, and then this, and then this. Okay.
Wait, collect what he has. Let's see what he's got. You gotta collect everything.
A lockpick. This goblin was picking lock.
Yeah, better than picking his nose.
No, picking your nose is the best thing.
Oh, he's got food on the table.
Ah, hello. Roasted rat.
How is it just regular rat meat still?
And how is it still there?
Well, we just cut out some of it. On his table, let's see what he got.
Oh, you can sheath your weapon.
How'd you
I
do
didn't know
that?
Square.
Ah, okay. Mortar and pestle. Go in
So
your
if
inventory
I
and find it.
sheath it. Oh, and then if I press R1, R2, he'll just pull it out again. Okay.
Potions or poisons. You need ingredients. Oh, so we can actually make our own potions and poisons. That's where you came from. Oh no.
Is it? Liar! You brought him here to kill me! I wish there was a lock-on system.
Have you tried pressing triangle? Nope, that's junk.
That just reveals their health.
No, the health is revealed if you mouse over them.
Okay.
If he wears a helmet, I'm the only one who noticed giraffe. Nope.
there's mushrooms down there. I wonder if there are any badgers. The
Push
ejected
logs.
dinosaur from Littlefoot. You mean from Land Before Time? Oh, I think you just killed that guy with those logs.
I like how pushing logs is called activate. Activate. Push.
Ooh, we can get
a rusty iron short sword.
You collected everything?
Press take all.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the take all buttons before. Ah, weed rat. I think I let my daughter marry Gary. Seems like a stand-up guy. I don't mean to brag, but I make a mean weed rat stew.
Alright, so...
I'm guessing you're quoting someone from later, Optimus.
Here.
I'm gonna go pee real quick.
Okay, here we go. So I guess I'm using the club. Oh, the Iron Warhammer. It looks like it does way more damage. Alright, let's... Oh, it's a two-handed weapon, that's why. Oh, that's fine, I'll go with that. I don't know what some of these stats mean. Open, please. Oh, I have to do a lockpicking minigame. Okay. If you have a lockpick, you can try to pick most locks. Move on from slot, use it.
I gotta see this. I need to learn this.
Move into the tumbler. When the tumbler reaches the top of the lock, you'll hear a metallic sound. Press X to secure. Okay.
Oh, so yeah, you're trying to get the tumbler into the...
Wait, so is that the metallic sound?
No, I think you gotta click. Wait, when you press it, does it just click like that? Just automatically do the two?
Okay, I guess that was what I was supposed to do. It just seemed too simple. Yeah. Alright.
That's
cool.
how lockpicking is in real life, actually.
Okay, cool, great, sure, whatever. Penis, qotd. Hey, man to woman, woman to man to woman, penis to vagina. Is it for you?
Somehow that was better than the actual fucking movie.
You know what I was referencing.
I know what you're referencing. Dumbest movie ever.
Shane, 11 Oscar nominations.
No, 13.
Oh, right. How could I do it so little
It
justice?
has the most Oscar nominations in history.
It beat Return of the King, Shane. That's how you know it's good. Oh, I was about to say, if I can't pick up this fucking axe, I'm gonna get upset. But no, you can. Sweet. You can really pick everything up.
Yeah, that's Bethesda games for you.
Sweet. Alright. I know this thing does a lot of damage, but I'm not really a fan of its swing style, so I'm gonna switch to this. Alright, and then, shields. Oh, actually, the shield we're using is way better than what I just got, so I'll stick with this. Yeah, that's nice and quick. I like that a lot better.
No more bonk. Now we
How come
we
he's
slash.
not naked? I want him naked so I can start touching him. Stop! You violated the goblin.
Lock on in my 2006 game. I never heard of such heresy. That doesn't make any sense though. Kingdom Hearts came out in 2002 and it had lock on.
Yeah, fucking PS2 games had lock on. I don't want to hear any of that shit.
Wait, the first Legend of Zelda had lock on. That was a whole core feature, and that was in '98. I would not let my daughter marry this man, mostly because I don't have a daughter.
So it would be very... Oh, I'm holding a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we can drop some stuff. Drop whatever isn't worth enough. We should sell
You
stuff.
have more than you can carry. Well, that's clearly not true. I'm carrying.
The Weed Rat stew quote is from Shrek. Ah. Click out of 1, 2, 3 is binding. Now on 4, back to me. Stop, you violated those corpses. Hopefully the Oscars will be better now that voters actually need to watch the movies. Oh, they actually have to watch the movies now?
I guarantee you none of them watched Amelia Perez.
That wasn't a rule before? You can vote on... That would be like if I made a comment about
Okay.
What's a very famous
guess
movie
I'll
I haven't
drop
seen?
This.
And
And
it's like if I made a review about Napoleon Dynamite.
This weighs a lot. Okay. Iron longsword also weighs a lot.
But they also sell for a lot.
Oh, do they? Oh, is that what the
coin.
coin means? Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
All right, I guess I'll hold on to them then. I'm right at the limit. I should probably. Oh wait, can't I just put these pants on? Or wait, is this what we started with?
That's what we started with.
Okay. Like how these literally weigh nothing.
They're wrist straps. You know what's annoying in Skyrim? Flowers weigh like 0.01 pounds, and you end up picking up a bunch of them, and so then you end up overweighing yourself with all the flowers you're carrying. It's like, why? Why did just set those to 0? You know, it was a rule before, it was poorly enforced. They say they're cracking down on it, though. Thank God.
Wait, if this skull is worth nothing, why do I even have it?
I was picking them
Do
up.
anything?
I was picking them up.
Okay. It does nothing, so I'm going to drop it.
You don't want to keep our tan cups and tan jugs?
I don't know what I want to do. I've never played this game before. Ooh, this looks like a goblin witch doctor. Oh, it is a goblin witch.
Yeah.
Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, ting, walla, walla, bing, bang. Sir, you're interrupting my murdering of your friend. Stop it. So rude. Is the green my health? No, it can't.
No, red
I'd
is your
be
health.
dead.
That's your stamina. So
Okay.
let the stamina recharge. You're pretty low on
Yeah,
it.
I need to block more. Oh shit, oh shit. Hold on.
Okay, so that is a heal spell.
Fuck, that goes right through the shield. Okay,
We got her. Let's go.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I want her shit.
You can drop down there. It should be.
Alright,
fine.
well, is the other goblin dead?
Yep.
I guess so. Okay.
Ooh, we can get her staff.
Hell yeah. Nice. Flawed Ruby, get your flawed ass out of here. Okay, I'm encumbered again.
You can't jump if you're over encumbered.
Oh, penis.
Drop whatever you want to drop, but I want to
Okay,
keep the staff.
I don't. Well, I want to keep the staff too. I don't think we need these bones. They're worth nothing.
They are secretly flowers from Malchior
We've
6,
got
the same place
more
like...
bones.
No, that's Malchior
And more
7.
bones. All right, we're not encumbered anymore. Why was I holding? Why can you even pick these up? Are they for crafting or something?
Picking what up? The bones?
Bones? Yeah.
I think if I remember correctly, you can probably use them for bone armor later.
So you can craft stuff, I guess.
Oh yeah, you definitely can.
All right, fair enough.
That's why people like Skyrim and stuff, is because you can do pretty much anything.
All right. I hope you can increase your weight limit.
I think there's a way, but I can't remember.
How do you jump?
Triangle.
Okay. Yeah, that's one thing I've never been a big fan of is weight limits and shit. Like, yeah, I know it's realistic. I just don't like it. I like picking up a bunch of shit and just not having a problem.
Is there a chest there? Oh, there is.
Okay. Okay, everything's flawed.
But you can sell it. Ooh, we got some gold. There was gold in there.
Sweet.
What's the goblin doing with gold?
So if skulls are something you can pick up, hi? Got a whole cauldron of them.
That's a decoration. You can't pick up a decoration.
You're a decoration. You're a
Again,
towel.
what are these goblins doing with gold? What do goblins use gold for?
That's actually pretty spot on for their lore, as J.K. Rowling leaned into in the Harry Potter series. Goblins like gold.
In which lore?
The lore of goblins. medieval lore.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
And I love how people got mad at her for that. Like
it's like she didn't create them. It's a very, very, very well-known fantasy thing. They're like, oh, but she made them like gold. That's a Jewish stereotype. It's in their lore. What do you want? If anything, she made them respected banker.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
And the best craftsman in the entire world.
Yeah, right? Like, calm the fuck
Literally
down.
the only thing that goblins can't do in her universe is use wand magic.
You know, by that logic, you have to be mad at Tolkien, too, because he made goblins in The Hobbit try to collect the bounty on the dwarves, so is that not the same fucking thing? Like, you know, it's just... It's goblins. Like, they're not real. Stop getting offended. If you get offended by that, I get to be mad at Supernatural for having the pish tacos, which are based on white people stereotypes. Like,
Exactly.
but I'm not gonna, because I'm not an idiot.
Someone said, keep the bonk staff? Yes, the bonk staff. I'm rooting for Gary's hot girl summer arc. By the way, the shaman staff has a jaw that moves in first person.
Yeah, interesting. Alright, should I drop one of these weapons?
Drop the one that sells.
This one's worth, like, nothing, so
Yeah,
I'm just
drop
gonna
that.
drop that. Where's the staff? Oh, there it is at the very top. So, can I shoot with this thing?
I think so.
Oh, let me see what happens.
Like, go into first person.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I like playing mages.
Me too. I was hoping we'd play a mage, especially since we called
Alright,
ourselves
well.
Gary the Lizard Wizard.
Yeah. Alright, well, it is two-handed, but that makes sense.
You can get mad with a lot of things. We're not going to get into that. But I don't think... the main thing we don't think is you can't get mad about the goblin thing. She didn't come up with that idea.
Yeah, it's like... Who is that hurting, anyway, in Harry Potter? If you look at a goblin in Harry Potter and your first thought is, oh my god, it's a Jewish person, I think you're the one with the problem.
Yeah. See, in my head, I was like, wait, no, it's supposed to be gnomes and dwarves who like gold.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, no, they got it. Oh, we caught up with them.
Oh,
I
hi.
think that was all of them. Let me take a look around. Damn it! It's that
Wait, did
prisoner
we not
again.
have to go that route we went?
No, we didn't have to. I chose to.
Alright, well, got some
May
extra
as well
shit.
Make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close. We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan.
Really?
My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I...
You already said that.
I won't ban you unless unless you start a fight.
Help us.
Just saying, having an opinion, being like, that's my opinion. We're not gonna go any further than that though, because I don't want to make this.
Yeah,
a political issue.
it's not that kind
How
of
shall
stream.
I explain? Listen, you know the Nine. How they
I feel like he's going to tell me about the next step in evolution.
He's actually a Scientologist.
Mutants.
I recently got some clips from Rogue One, and I was like, hey, Rogue One
by the
clips.
cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked.
You know, some people don't like voiced protagonists. I personally do, and I don't get why anyone would not like it.
I wonder
I don't know.
which sign marked your
I can, yeah.
Oh, choose your birth sign. Capricorn, where is it?
Let's
Oh,
see.
I like that they have their own constellations. That's pretty cool. Okay, increase. Oh, and they each do a thing.
Increase strength and endurance.
So whoever made this is a huge fan of Zodiac, clearly, because these actually affect you. All right,
Increase
so
amount of
magic.
magicka.
I just got a staff. All right, increases
This is for-
agility. Grants invisibility. Okay, once per day. Okay. Increases magic by 100. Wait, isn't that just objectively better than this? Like-
Yeah, but you get a weakness.
Oh, hold on. But you get more hurt by magic. Okay.
Increases your speed. Okay.
Don't really think we need that.
Uh,
Hey, this one's Egyptian.
Yeah.
Forces the undead to flee in horror for 30 seconds. Can be used multiple times per day at the cost of 40 magic. Restores 200 points of health. Can be used once per day.
So we get a heal and a anti-undead spell.
150.
50%
absorbing spells cast at them. Magic regeneration is halted.
So we can't heal from our own healing.
But when is it halted? Does it just never happen?
I think when we use whatever this ability is.
They cannot regenerate magic. Okay, so we can only get it by absorbing what's cast at us. That's how it works.
Yeah, if we pick this one.
Opens looks of average difficulty once per day. This whole per day thing reflects 5% of incoming. Lover's kiss paralyzes the target. So we kiss them.
Again, once per day.
Increases
willpower by
10.
10. Increases endurance by 10. Increases armor rating by 15. Increases magic resistance by 15. Deal 3 points of damage for 20 seconds. It also cures poison, dispels 90% of damage.
Which one do you want?
Well, what kind of class do we want to play? I'm thinking we go with a mage. Because he's Gary the Lizard.
Well, then we could literally pick the mage. It's kind of the most basic one. Just get more magic.
Then let's do that.
Alright, let's do that. We're a mage.
We are the lizard wizard.
We are the lizard wizard.
The end of my path.
Why were we facing away from... What sign are you? Turns around. Turns back. I'm a mage. What was that all about?
Stars are not mine.
I guess voice protagonist ruins the self-insertion some people want. Yeah, that's the thing.
I guess. For me, though, I think it's a little more immersion breaking to just press one of these and then the character acts like you said that. It's like, nobody said that. But that's just me.
I mean, the real reason games do it is because it saves on one.
Yeah.
Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death, but in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid...
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, he looks older than we do. All hail Gary the Lizard Wizard. You spelled it wrong, it's all one word.
My ghosts shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall. I go to my grave.
Where are we going?
Tongue shriller than all the music calls.
What's
me.
the point of you escaping?
Yeah, wait, if you...
Maybe there's something specific he has planned.
Maybe he means literally he's going to his grave.
We've got to keep moving.
Then why are you talking to me? I'm feeling actually a little bit lightheaded. I need to drink some water.
Yeah.
So, do you mind taking over for a bit?
No problem.
Yeah. I did eat before coming here. I'm just feeling a little weird.
No, I get it. I have some Cheez-Its if you need some.
Cool. Thanks.
Let's see, what happens if I... Okay, so...
Oh, by the way, thank you to everyone for the support on the God of War Ragnarok video. Shane and I worked really hard on that. It's great to see how much people
I hit the wrong guy.
It. Oh shit, you violated the law?
Okay, they understand.
I do kind of like how the robe and staff like fit, like match. You do look like a legit wizard right now.
When people see my face, they will know I am a wizard.
I follow the Emperor's orders, but that doesn't mean I...
Hey, why'd you guys go back up here?
Come with us. Your destiny is bound up with mine, and with the fate of Tamriel itself.
Sure. Where are we going?
By the way, I wasn't saying I love everything about J.K. Rowling. I was just saying I think that specific thing was a silly thing to get upset about. But there's definitely other reasons to be upset. Like, yeah.
Oh, is this out of magic?
Oh, do you need to actively have magic to use that weapon? I thought it would only be for...
I think it has enchantments or something.
Okay, maybe switch to another weapon then.
Notice when you kill them, they just disappear.
You know, this is legit making me want to play ESO online with you. I just realized I said Elder Scrolls Online.
Well, how else do you say it? Let's see.
I know Elder Scrolls is an amazing series. I do think, like, it's hard not to hold against them that they started the DLC shit. Like,
They did?
the paid DLC shit with the horse armor. That was the first microtransaction in a video game.
I don't remember that being the first one, but alright.
It's what led to, and it was apparently it was successful. It's what started the trend.
I mean, I can't really blame them because that was going to happen eventually.
It was a dumb thing to charge for, though. Like, you want to
Yeah.
put horse armor in the game, just put it in the game. Why are you charging people money for it? They already bought the wildly successful game, too. They didn't need to do that.
I agree. I think it was a bad decision, but it was going to happen regardless.
I know it was gonna happen, but maybe it would have taken longer to happen. Like, I don't know.
You know, I gotta say, you guys are not going, like...
Spot from the other side. Worth a try. Let's go.
So, are you saying Bethesda was like the Onceler in the Lorax, but if I didn't do it, then someone else would?
Yeah,
That's a very good point, Mr. Onceler.
Not saying it makes him...
I know, yeah. No, I do think you're right, by the way. It eventually would have happened. It's just, it's hard not to be like, you started it!
With your life. This one's for I'm just warming
Am I doing, like, no damage to these guys?
I don't know. It's hard to tell. There's so much going on. Personally, I prefer characters that speak. I agree with you. Unless, like, that's, like, the point, like, is just that they're mute, like in Jack and Daxter, how Jack is literally mute. And then in Jack 2, they acknowledge it. They're like, hey, Jack used to be mute. Like, that I don't mind. But, like, it breaks immersion a little bit for me when everyone's acting like your character spoke, and I'm like, he didn't say anything.
I'm guessing they're infinitely spawning guys in this section.
more fearsome than you.
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the amulet.
What about his immortal servants? What do I do about
Oh, he
that?
took his amulet off. I just
Give it
noticed.
to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find
Joffrey,
the
no sir. That guy's an
last
asshole.
shut the jaws of Oblivion.
That's the name of the game.
It's not letting me move.
What does Ryan George say? That's the name of the movie. I think you were supposed to watch the king die, but you were facing away.
No. Talos, save us. We failed.
Talos.
The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the
Sucks.
amulet of kings? It wasn't on the... Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's...
You just believe me when I say he gave it to me?
Yeah, I was a prisoner when you got here. How do you know I didn't steal that shit?
Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the Red Dragon crown, but that's just...
You know, I would have believed it more if he immediately accused you of theft and attacked you.
can wear it, they say.
Oh. Oh, I skipped.
Whoops.
Joffrey, he said that?
You basically said, hey, shut up. I gotta take it to Joe.
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know.
That's an interesting
He's
way
the
to spell
Grand Master
Joffrey.
of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of
I want to hear about a guy who lives loudly as a monk.
First, you need to
He
get
A
lives-
music monk.
He lives very noisily as a monk. He's one of the monks from Gallifrey.
It's a secret way
We're the
to
monks.
Imperial City.
We're the singing monks. We're the monks.
Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers.
But you had this and you
There are
didn't.
rats and goblins down there. But from what
Wait,
I've
wasn't
seen,
I just
you're
there?
an experienced barbarian. Am I right?
Oh, now you pick your class.
Quest completed. Oh, cool. Start higher than your other skills. Alright, so we can look at them. Warrior, Barbarian, Crusader, Knight,
All right. Well,
Archer.
we wanted to be a wizard, right?
Yeah,
All right.
that's-
Which of these is wizardish? It doesn't seem like any of them are.
Let's see. We could base it off the major skills. Let's see.
Okay.
Warrior, Armor, Blade, Block, Blunt, Hand-to-Hand. Armor, Athletics, Blade.
Speed.
Unless there's another set. Oh! Okay, there are other groups.
Okay. Oh, there are. Okay. There we go.
Oh, there are combat magic.
Oh, man, there's a lot of choices.
Okay, so we could be any magic type. So we could be a mage,
Intelligence and...
a sorcerer,
God, there's so much.
battle mage, healer, spell sword, witch hunter, or night blade.
Okay. What's a battle mage do? Let's see. Strength and intelligence.
I'm guessing it's someone who can use spells, but can also...
Yeah, like maybe a balance between melee and magic.
And then the spell sword is probably similar.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I see. Okay. Here's what a witch hunter is. Okay, so they mostly do that. And then the night blade, acrobat. Oh, so this is like the stealthier wizard.
God, again, so many options. It's hard for me to make decisions like this.
All right, which one do you want to be the most? And then we'll pick between yours and mine. We'll have chat vote.
I'll just say battle mage. I like to be able to do some melee and some magic, so that's what I'm assuming that is.
This one looks like it's more destructive focused, and you can have heavy armor as well.
All right, then let's say that one.
Okay. So you want to go with spell sword then?
Sure.
Spell sword. Let me look through them. Spells.
Can't wait for 2035 where games give a sample of your own voice and AI to replace the protagonist's voice lines. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that would be kind of cool. Actually. In fact, they could probably do that.
Okay, so you want to go spell sword. I'm trying to think which one I want to do. Let's see.
Like, I wouldn't mind that kind of AI if so long as they relegate it to just like self-insert games. I would still like there to exist games with a proper performance in them, you know, like Spider-Man and shit.
Agreed.
Ragnarok video was absolute cinema. When is Valhalla? Just finished one.
Well, once we die, that's when Valhalla.
Yeah, we'll die. That's when Valhalla. But I'm glad you liked it that much. Thank you. I still, for Valhalla, I have to go through like another 10 to 14 hours of footage and figure shit out. I enjoyed the Ragnarok video, but then again, I enjoy all your content. Oh, thank you, Crimson. Because of your myth videos, I always fear that Zeus could impregnate me in my sleep, and I'm a freaking dude. Well, dead buddy, I'm gonna let you on a little secret. Zeus isn't real. I know that's disrespectful to the Hellenists, but I really don't think he's... I think if Zeus was real...